Hello, Internet people. Okay, so when I uploaded my reaction to the Anti-Destruction Alliance video yesterday, you guys said that there was a Chinese exclusive video. I'm gonna do what I normally do. Of course, this was translated by this person on TikTok. Thank you for that. And thank you to the people who linked me to it on Twitter. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. And we're gonna do it like we normally do. We're gonna watch it beginning to end first to get the cohesive vibe, and then we do the whole thing frame by frame or however we need to do it. But it's on Twitter this time, so nice. Okay, let's do it.
啊哈的游戏，每逢幻月满盈，8位业者轮番登上舞台。
Okay, 8 players.
谁能打造令整座乐园放声大笑的奇迹，就能成为1分钟欢愉星神。
Interesting. All right.
21-4季乐园的还是第100届游戏来着。
This is the 100th
总之，
game. No one
那个叫
knows.
阿德里安斯宾塞史
Oh,
密
Adrian
斯
Spencer
里。
Smith. He wrote a whole bunch of stuff.
无事发生。人们普遍相信，他用神力编织了那本著名的寓言故事。
Interesting.
不过
That
谁
would
知
be
道呢？
cool.
他就销声匿迹了。
He disappeared.
时间来到2146季，各星系同时爆发大规模文字逃逸。
Okay.
技术、历史，总之文字都长了腿，从书本屏幕上消失，包括一切有关单剑天的资料。
Interesting.
凶手，啊不，胜者是焚化宫谜语
The winner is a cremator. The Riddlers.
或者
Okay.
无漏镜
Or a
子。
pure child of a nation. Okay, I'm gonna wait and go
21-47
through
季
that.
又一场幻月游戏结束了。哇的一声，艾普瑟龙周边1光年以内的生物
Okay.
突然开始嚎啕大哭。不久后，公司将星际和平娱乐的总部搬到了附近，靠兜售笑容赚
Okay,
出了
so it
一
sounds
整
like
座
Aha
千
has
星场。
been doing stuff with
21-7季
multiple
获
other
胜的
paths.
是一位混沌医师，
A doctor
他试图
Chaos.
创造出有死后世界的宇宙。
She-
一声大笑后，死者的幻影挤满了拉夫卡迪奥星系，
Okay.
一桩旧事被揭开一角。有人观测到某位星穹列车领航员的身影
Oh, hello.
短暂地出现在了亚德利芬。还有传闻说，公司那位大名鼎鼎的奥斯瓦尔多曾在年轻时赢下幻月游戏。
I've heard of this.
但如同过往被欢愉神力改写的诸多事实，在圣者们的隐匿下，传闻归于沉默。
It wouldn't surprise me at all if Aha themselves is a Riddler.
不过要我说，最好的奇迹永远是下一个。你说是吗？本节目由虚构史学家赞助播出。
Sponsored by the History Okay, thank you so much, Bootel Boyfriend, I think. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, so this is the past winners of this thing, this Phantasma something that we are gonna be in as part of this. So okay, decrypting the top secret files of Phantasmoon Games, Aha's game.
的游戏。每逢幻月满盈
Every full
，8位业者
Phantasmoon, 8 players take turns ascending the stage. Okay, so there are 8 players here. I assume that we've seen several of them, like on Twitter posts and different things like that. So I assume these are, it's gonna be
轮番登。
Oh, 8. There are 8 paths right now. We're gonna get Elation soon, but there's 8. So that's interesting. So 1 for each path. Doesn't necessarily mean that each one will be on one of the paths, but it's the number of paths is something that they kind of tend to revolve around. It's really fascinating. Whoever creates a miracle that makes the entire amusement park roar with laughter
谁能打造令整座乐园放声大笑的奇迹，就能成为
will become the Elation Aeon for 1 minute. Okay.
1分钟欢愉星神。
You got that fun little like kaleidoscopic stuff that we saw with Sparkle's trailer, so that's fun. A little less psychedelic this time, a little more kaleidoscopic. Nice.
21-4季
2144th era.
乐园的
The greatest book of fables.
第
This
一
is the first
还是第100
or the 100th game in the amusement park. So in either the first or the 100th, we don't know which.
届游戏来着。
This is Adrian
总
Spencer
之
Smith,
那
right?
个叫阿德里安斯宾塞史密斯的赢了，但
So and Adrian
分钟
Spencer
后
Smith
无事发生。
happened. Okay. Adrian Spencer Smith, if you guys go into the databank, if you guys go into, there are a bunch of different places that you can look. Adrian Spencer Smith's name is everywhere. There is a book in the Star Rail universe called Fables About the Stars. If that name sounds familiar, it's because they have now released 2 videos that are called Fables About the Stars. One of them was the Introducing the Lord Ravagers video, and then the other one was the first video with Black Swan kind of explaining the paths. Those are very, very important. Adrian Spencer Smith wrote those pretty much. Adrian Spencer Smith also writes a lot of the blurbs that we see in the databank. I don't know if there are any readables directly written by him. I feel like there are a couple. There's not many, but a few. I'm wondering, honestly, if Adrian Spencer Smith is connected to possibly being Fuli or Mythos or something. I feel like they may be a pure child of Anasarva. It's a big thing. You can't do something like what they did and not have some kind of important connection to the Eons, but we don't have any information about that. This is like the first thing that we have about Adrian Spencer Smith that is not just, oh, they wrote this. It's really cool. Okay, let's keep going.
人们普遍相信
People
他用
generally
神力
he used that power to weave the fables about the stars. Yeah.
编织了那本著名的寓言故事。
I'm so glad we're getting more information about him.
不过谁知道呢？
But who knows for sure? Is there any more on this page that we can see? No, it just looks like scribbles.
记了。时间来到2146纪，
The vitality of worlds.
各星系同时爆
Mass-scaled text escapes have simultaneously erupted across various star
发
systems.
大规模文字逃逸，技术、历史，
Technology,
总之
history,
文
in
字
short,
都长了
all
腿，从
words
书
grew
本屏
legs and vanished from books and
幕
screens.
上消失，包括
Eden of Blessed Insight, also known as the Pure Land of Recollection, realm of Fuli, including all records related to the Eden of Blessed Insight. Okay, so this was someone who did not want people to know about the Eden of Blessed Insight. So it's possible at some point in the galaxy's history there was more information about that, but this is the most thorough way to wipe this. This feels like computer code to me. Like search all items relating to Eden of Blessed Insight, delete all.
一切有关单剑天的资料。
Looks like Fuli there.
凶手啊不，
Fuli's shape.
胜者是焚化宫
So wait, what did they just say? Is this here the theories?
凶手，
Culprit?
啊不，
No,
胜者是
the
焚
winner
化
is
宫
a
谜
cremator,
人，
riddlers,
或者
or a pure child of Anasarva. Okay, so yeah, cremators claim to filter and purge memories for the eons. My recent terrible memory is probably 80% their fault. Could be, you never know. They are in your mind. Followers of Mythos. I can't understand a single word of the text they've altered. Pure child of Anasarva, no joke. Some say one among them could ascend to become the true Fuli, pure children of Anasarva.
不漏镜子。2147
Okay. Establishment of the Thousand Star Domain, 2147 era.
纪，又一场幻月
Another
游戏结束
Phantylian。Games has ended. A sudden collective
的一声，艾普瑟龙周边
all
1
living
光年
beings
以内
within
的
a
生物
1 light year radius of Epsilon. Are we in the Epsilon system? I don't remember. I don't know where that is located. I feel like it's an Epsilon. So this was probably a morning actor of some kind or a nihility creature.
突然开始嚎啕大哭。
Is
不
this the
久后
nihility one?，
公司将
The Interastral Peace Corporation relocated the headquarters of IPC Entertainment nearby. Oh, this could be an IPC operative of some kind. Create the demand and then give people the stuff to make them feel better.
经济和平娱乐的总部搬到
That's the headquarters of IPC Entertainment. That's interesting. I like that look. What the heck?
附近，靠都
Thousand Star City, Interastral Peace Entertainment headquarters built an entire 1,000-star city by selling smiles.
受笑容转出了一整座千星城。
So my guess is either a morning actor, someone from that's nihility, or it was the IPC themselves.
2157纪，获胜的是一位
The
混
victor was
沌
a
医
doctor
师
of。chaos, the Phantom of Adlavan. So Adlavan is the place that Nanook ascended from.
他试图创造出
She sought to create a universe with an afterlife.
有死后世界的宇宙。一声大笑后，
After a
死
burst
者
of laughter, phantoms of the dead flooded the Larancadio star system. This looks like the Synthirsters and the Black Sun that belong to Acheron. And then this lower part of the screen, it really reminds me of the landscape that we see Asap Pramod, I remembered his name this time, walking through in the second Fables about the stars. So that's interesting. I am not sure what to make of that, but there is now a couple different things that seem to be connecting Asap Pramod to nihility, which I mean, it kind of makes sense, like absurdism is sort of connected to nihilism in real life. I still am not sure what to think of that. I feel like elation is meant to be something completely separate that we're just not understanding yet, so I don't know yet.
的幻影挤满了拉夫卡迪奥星系，一桩旧事
Corner of an old story has been uncovered. Ooh, so I think maybe they are referring to Acheron here.
被揭开一角。
The chaos in the order of life and death has caused the spirit of a navigator to emerge. Okay, so what they're saying is Himiko is the product of an imbalance between life and death. I don't like the sound of that. And life and death might also be Huo Huo. There we go. Everyone wants to say Ho'o. I don't know if it's Ho'o or Hu. Either way, it's the equilibrium. So the lack of equilibrium is the reason Himiko lives. Someone observed the figure of a certain Astral Express navigator briefly appeared in Adlibin. It's got a little thing above this. Is it Himiko, or are we talking about someone else entirely? It is an Express navigator, but is it our Express navigator? Is it Icy? Is this someone's name? I don't know. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. It feels like it is Himiko because we've had so much happen. This is Nanook's scar on their chest. Little thing. I'm going to go into this later. Has anyone else noticed that it looks like Stellarons? Like if you're looking closely at Nanook's blood, especially up here, and there were a couple places where we get to see like a really, really good shot of what exactly is going on inside Nanook because there's just a gaping hole in their chest. It looks like just Stellarons. So many Stellarons that they've started like behaving like a liquid. I've got thoughts on that I'm going to go into part 3 of the How Paths and Eons Work series because it's a big thing. Let's just say I do not think we've been given the whole picture about the whole Harmony created the Stellarons. I do not think that is entirely what's going on. All right, let's keep going. It briefly appeared in Adlibin. Oh, I like the design on her back there. It's that star. It's that 8-pointed star. Beautiful. Hello, Editing Emma here. Conria. That's the symbol of Conria from Genshin Impact. The gates of Conria, Conrian citizens, Conrian machines. This is a possible Genshin Impact connection. It is also coincidentally a compass rose. So a possible connection between Conria and the Trailblaze. I guess we'll find out in the days to come. Adlibin.
还有传闻说，公司那位大名鼎鼎的奥斯瓦尔多曾在年轻时赢下幻月游戏。
Won the games in his youth. Okay, got IPC stuff here. Here's the thing about Oswaldo Schneider. You guys, if you've been on my channel for a length of time, you know who I think he is. You know who I think he is. And this right here kind of has a profile that looks a little bit like a certain guy we know. And also he's drinking a drink. It's not uncommon to see people just taking a sip of a good drink while they watch a planet explode. But we've seen Void Archives do this before, and this kind of just like when last we saw them. And also they left behind a drinksmith on the express. So I'm wondering if this is a clue. It might not be. It says a very loose connection, but it feels like it could be a clue. It could be. It's one of those things that we'll only really be able to say, yeah, it was in hindsight if it's confirmed. But I mean, he's got the build. He's got the look. You can kind of almost even see bangs in front, possibly. They're making a very good point of hiding like what his actual features are. So I guess we'll find out. All right, let's keep going.
但如同过往被欢愉神力改
Wow, that's a choice, Oswaldo. Not the first choice. Not the first time he's done something like this. He destroyed Boot Hill's planet. He had something to do with Sigonia. He enjoys destroying things. And he's also a former Trailblazer, so I don't know what to think of this guy.
写的诸多事实，在圣者们的
The rumor fell silent, hidden away by the
逆下，
victors.
传闻归于沉默。
Okay.
终无可考。
In the end, it cannot be
不过要我
verified.
说，
But if you
最好
ask
的
me,
奇
the
迹
greatest
永远
miracle
是
is
下一
always the next one.
你说
Don't you think
是
so?
吗？
That's a fourth wall break. This program is sponsored by the History Fictionologist.
本节目由虚构史学家赞助播出。
准备跃迁了，
Interesting. March 7th. Prepare for the warp jump. Gather up.
集合。
All right. So that's all I have to say on that. Thank you, Boot Hill, for putting this together. Appreciate it. This is so wild. I am super excited to see where they go with this. As I watch this, I have not yet watched the special program, so I am going to stop with this. I'm going to hit stop recording, and then I am going to immediately turn around and do that. I will see you guys there in a few minutes, and if you're watching this on my YouTube channel after I've edited it down, hello, you should go check out my reaction to the other 2 videos that came up before this and the special program as well. I love you all. I will see you very soon for the update itself. I am extremely excited and also a little bit scared for a certain navigator's life. But hopefully things will go fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. All right, recording Emma will see you guys in just a few minutes, and editing Emma will see you guys, I believe, on the 16th, if not sooner, as they release more stuff. Well, I've got to shut this down now and go react to the special program. I will see you all soon. Stay safe, stay kind. Bye! La 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 la.